Alright guys, how are we doing? Okay, sorry for yesterday. Our recording got stopped. Alright, without wasting much time, we get to our activity immediately. And now, what you go through in this course, these are just these, and these. What is Forex? Introduction to Forex. Introduction to MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5, support and resistance, price movement, which is a candlestick analysis, then entry and exit. That is how you should enter a trade and how or when to exit a trade. Okay, so what is Forex? You already know what is Forex. I already told us Forex is the exchange of currency between one nation and another nation, or between one organization and another organization. That is Forex trading. And then MT4, that's MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5, are the applications or the platforms through which we trade this Forex. Okay, for example, this one that you are seeing right now, this whole thing you are seeing, this is MetaTrader 5. We'll be using MetaTrader 5 majorly for this training that we are doing currently. So go ahead to Google Play, download MetaTrader 5 for your phone, and for your laptop download MetaTrader 5 too for your laptop. Okay, so you do that. So you already know what is Forex. Then introduction to MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 are actually, they look alike. Their mode, their build up, everything is the same. It just the financial instrument that you can trade on each is what is different. Okay, so they are actually the same. And then I'm on my demo account now. So you see this place. This is okay. This is your MetaTrader 4 or my MetaTrader 4 or our MetaTrader 4. Are you getting me? So it's the same thing. The only difference is just in what you can do on both of them. Okay, when you come here, you see Forex, you see currency pairs here: USD CHF, GBP USD, Euro USD, USD JPY, USD CAD, AUD USD. So this is what you see here. But when you get to MetaTrader 5, what do you see here is volatility, 10 index, volatility. So it depends. You can even trade those currency pairs I just showed you on MetaTrader 5. Are you getting me? So it depends on which broker you are using, if they are on MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5, but your interface and almost everything are the same. Are we together? So this is your file, view, insert, chart, tools, windows, help, just as you have on every other computer application. You go to view, you go to insert, and all of those things. So you should have a little knowledge of computer usage before coming here to trade. Here, this is creating a new chart, that's opening another new instrument, either for you to do your markup or to take your trade. You want to make your order, you have new order here. Then when you see here, you are seeing these things you are seeing here, this red and green thing you are seeing on lines, you are seeing on my chart, they are called candlesticks. So you can either change to this or change to this or change to this, but I will show you how you can use them properly very soon. These are your zoom tools. You can either zoom in or you zoom out. And then this is your window, arrange windows on non-overlapping tabs. Like I have, if you check here, I have volatility 75, another volatility 75, another one. Assuming I have other financial instruments in this place, when you click on this window tile, it arranges them in a way you can see what is happening on all of them at the same time. Are we together? But in this case, I just want to use just the one I'm using to teach you for now. Okay, so we are here, and then on here, these are, you use these ones to scroll back. You know, if this is activated, if this is highlighted here, when you try to scroll back, the chart will drag itself back. You see, I'm trying to go back and see previous data, but the chart will always come back. But when you do this like this, you can go back. and freely scroll through. Likewise for this one. So if I want to see this information back here, all you need to do is just click here, and then it stays there like that, and then you can examine what is going on in the market. This here is called a crosshair. It can be used to measure, your pips, can be used to check distance between any place and the other place. Here like this, you can check, okay, you can check and all of that. Then this one is a line, you can use it to do line and all of that. Okay, here this is what we'll be using to draw our support and resistance very soon, like that. Here this is trend line. Okay, this is trend line. You will all know what it is used for very soon. Okay, so that's a trend line. That's where you draw a trend line from. And all this is a rectangle. You can mark an area like this. Okay, you can mark another area like this, depending on what you want to do with it. Are we together? Then here is your time frame. Okay, this whole section is what we call time frame. On your 1 minute time frame, like all of these candles you are seeing, you can view them on 1 minute, you can view them on 5 minutes. What this means now, if you check here, my H4 is activated. It means every candle you are seeing in this place is trading activity for 4 hours. And then if I click on H1, it means every of this candle you are seeing is trading activity for 1 hour. Likewise down to 30 minutes to 1 minute, then even to daily. It means all of this candle you are seeing, this is a summary of every trading activity that took place in 1 day. Then you can also go to the weekly like that, and then you can go to the monthly and all of that like that. Are we together? So last month we had a very strong bullish move. Okay, it's trying to this is all the way to June 2020. So if you give it more time now, it will show us where we are currently. Are we together? Okay, this is February 2020. So February just started, so this is what our candle for February looks like and all of that. All right, so then all these ones, you necessarily don't need all of these. I could just close them. I could just close these ones now so that we can have a full chart. So our next activity, let me check if we are recording. Sorry. All right, we are recording. Okay, so our next topic here. So you can go and download the MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, even on your phone and on the laptop. Try to get yourself used to whatever activity is going on the MetaTrader app. Okay, try to press 1 or 2 things, but use your demo account, please. Don't use your live account. Use your demo account. I repeat myself, use your demo account and do anything you want to do. Do all the foolish things you want to do on demo account. Live is live, please. So our next topic will be support and resistance, and I'm going to calm down to do this. Okay, now we have support and resistance. So what is support and what is resistance? Now I want you to picture yourself in a room, and if you're in a room and I tell you to jump, if you jump up, you'll be touching your roof, and then if you fall down from your roof, you'll be hitting your floor. Okay, so price also move within confinements that is called support and resistance. Okay, price move between support and resistance. So for example, I want you to take yours. Imagine that we are in a 4-story building. Okay, we're in a 4-story building, and then we are on the 2nd floor, right? If we're on the 2nd floor, that means there is another floor beneath us, and there are about 2 floors above us, right? Now if you're in that room, you have a ceiling or you have a roof. Permit me to use it like that. You have a roof above you, then you also have a floor beneath you. Now assume that you are priced. That ceiling above you is called resistance. Now if you try to jump up, that ceiling will resist you from going up, right? Like you want to jump from that room into the next room above us, that ceiling will reject you. Are you getting me? That ceiling will push you down, it will reject you down. Okay, so you will not be able to go up. Then assuming you are now standing on the floor, then you want to go beneath that floor, to go maybe to the room under us. You will now discover that that floor will also hold you. Okay, you will not be able to penetrate to the floor, and you will not be able to penetrate to the roof. So what that means is this: the roof above you is your resistance. That one resists you from going up, while the floor beneath you is your is what we call your support. Are we together? Is what we call support. Okay, sorry about that break. So your roof is your resistance. It resists you from going up, while the floor in that room holds you from falling below that room. So it is your support. So I want you to view that thing like that. So price also moves between support and resistance. It is, if it is going up and anything is pushing it from up, that line becomes the resistance. Then if there's anything holding it down, that line becomes the support. Now let me show you an example of what I am saying. Okay, let's go here. Okay, no, where is my markups? Okay, all right, here is an example of my own markups. Okay, let's step down to H4 and then zoom out. Please pay attention to what we are doing here, because this will be very, very important. Okay, let me remove some of these markups and indicators. Alright, now if you check what I have here, you will see that there are some, like this red, there's a red line here, there is also a blue line here. When you check here, there's a red line here, there's a blue line here. Now you also check here, there's a red, there's a blue, there's a blue, there's a red, there's a blue, there's a red, there's a blue. Now this markup, this is what I call markups. Okay, these are support and resistance. So if you check, I drew this line. When did I even draw this line? It's been long. I drew. Okay, I'm coming. Let me check. Well, I can't find the dates where I drew these lines or I made this markup. There's nothing to show us the date. But then I drew this line a long time ago, so maybe somewhere around here or thereabout. But then you can see that price respected. You see, price was here, price came here again and respected that line, price came here again and respected this place, then price moved up. Okay, you see, price respected it here, respected it here, price respected it here so perfectly, right? Then price move. Now look at my resistance here. Look at this candlestick. This on the 4-hour candlestick. Price came here, 4-hour time frame. I mean, price came here, tested this level, came down, then went and then crossed. You see that when price crossed, price played here, and kissed it here again, and went up. You see how important that level is. Now it crossed another resistance here and turned it to support. Price went all the way, crossed here, crossed, but he's trying to attempt this level. He tried all the way from here. He even came down and then went up finally and tested that level. You see, listen to me, price will always move between support and resistance. It doesn't matter if at first attempt he didn't touch it, but obviously on a long run, if it is a genuine support and resistance level, price is going to kiss it. Price came here, went back as if we were going down, and came back and kissed this level. Then it even sold off, maybe it went down a little and then went back here again and kissed, and then boom, down we went. It came down and retested and started playing around this level, around this support here. Went again until it made a nice touch here. It was this level here. Was it okay? No, it wasn't this level. I made a touch here. Went down. It's trying to attempt this level where it started going up from, but it came down here, went back up, played around somewhere here again, and then this was where I took the trade from yesterday, and I wished we could see it. Now you are seeing that there are some places that it looks like they are nice levels, but they are not marked up. When we go down to our H1, you are going to see the beauty of this very well. Now look at where it took off from on H1. You see it kissed here, price kissed here, tried to kiss here too, and then came down finally, and boom, it formed this bullish candle here, and then up we went. Look at how sharp it touched this level and came back. Tried to play back and went back, and then played around there, played around there, and boom, it took off from here like that. Okay, like that. So price will always move between support and resistance. Now this is a channel. Okay, this is one of the markup I did before. This is a channel. Price left here, kissed here, came back, left here. So I am very sure that if price played back here, then price will go back to either touch this line. So you see, price came, it didn't really touch it, but it was close to it. Price came back again, right? It came back again, respected my trend line, and went back. Tried to touch it, but it really didn't touch it very well. It came back again, and then went, and then touched it, came back to this place, went back to this place, and then obviously I expected it to come back, but it didn't come back, but played, and up we went, and established another thing here. And when it touched this for the first time, it came back and found support here, went, came back, found support, went here, and boom, when it touched this line, we had a very sharp sell. Okay, this was where I took the sell of yesterday, that I wanted to show us what was happening before. No, that wasn't yesterday, sorry, like that. This was where I took the sell of yesterday. I took the trade from here. So this entire 1 hour candle was inside. I was making, so all the way for 1 good hour I was talking. I thought we were listening, but we were the video wasn't recording. Okay, so now I want to show you how do you draw this support and resistance. How do you do it? So the very first thing you do, let's go back to this place. Okay, let's use this place. So the very first thing you will do, you start drawing your support and resistance from your daily. So when you come to your chart, click on this daily time frame, then come here, and then change your chart from candlesticks to line chart. So just click it. So what are you doing with your support and resistance? What we are trying to look at is it's okay, just to be sure we are recording. So how do you start? Once you go to you turn your line to a what is it called, to line type. So you just, what you are looking for is, where did this line, where did it make, why you are doing this is so that you can filter the noise. What we call noise is, if imagine this candle like this, and then the way these candles are, this weak, we call it weak. These are noises. Okay, these are noises. All these are where brokers make their manipulations and all of this. And so these are noises. So all we want to do is to filter the noise out, so that we can have really what really happened. Okay, that's where we are looking out for. So this is back all the way to 18 December 2020 and 10. So you necessarily don't need to go too much back into history. Just a week interval is okay. Using something that happened last week to understand what will happen this week, or 2 weeks interval is okay. So while we are going back all the way to 14 December, okay, did I say a week? A month is okay, depending on many things, but price will always react to this level. So we will be working all the way to 10th of December from our daily time frame. So I think is a nice place for us to start. So when you come here, first of all, and I will always advise, since you are working with Deriv, you should always do these markups on a Saturday, because new week on Deriv starts on a Sunday. Okay, so you can always do it on a Saturday. So you go to this horizontal line, take it, come here and put your line. So I always like using my daily time frame and 4-hour time frame. I like the color being red. This is my specification. There are other traders that will show you their own background will be pure white. For me, I like something that brings out every color. Okay, every color, and put anything I'm doing. So my daily line is red. So you see that price touched here twice. Okay, so let me see. Price came here on, which day was this? On 15th of December, right? Then price also tested that same level on the 17th again. So that's a nice place for us to start. So in future time on our daily level, price may still come down and touch this level. It's a possibility, and it will. Okay, then you take another line, you come up here. Wow, this is a very nice and very important level. Now a level that has more than one touch, or maybe you have 2 to 3 touch, that's a very important level. Now if you check this level, price came here, kissed it, then price from above, price from below touched it and went down. Now price from above came, found support on it and went up. Right here it was a very nice resistance to this place. Here it was a very nice support, even though it didn't go far. And now when price still broke it and came down, price still went up, price still came back and paid another respect before going up. And then when price went, price still came back again, crossed it and made one guy in little play here before going up finally. So this is a very nice point. And then when you are drawing this line, there's what we call touch points, and there's what we call gap point. Okay, touch point is where price will just come up, touch it like this and go back, right? Touch it like this and go back. Then gap is when maybe price almost touched it, went back from down, price almost touched it and then still went back from up. Like this place, this is a gap. Okay, just that we are not having another gap here. Okay, and another one is when your support or your level can pass through, like this place, it came, went, like it's passing through it. Then maybe you now see it almost formed what this one formed here. Now I'm trying to make it flat, allow the level pass through it as a ring, like that. Okay, now you can also draw another one here, but don't just draw it too much and make your chart clumsy or something. Just make sure you understand what you are doing. Okay, now when you see levels like this, these are majorly where ranging takes place. Price ranges within this kind of level. So one thing you want to do as a new beginner is to stay off trading at this kind of level. If you ranged in the past, then it will range here, and maybe we want to take a journey down to the past and see. Let's just take a journey down to the past and see. Okay, we'll not be able to see that because price has been coming from down all this while, so we'll not necessarily be able to see what has happened. But in future time, if price is going to come down, just take note that this price is going to range here. So let's even go back to our candlestick and see. You see, this was a range. So this is a zone. So I would usually advise myself now to stay away from this place, or if I'm going to trade, then with a very small lot size, and then I will not be staying long in the market, right? So that's that for that. And then you also take another line. We are not yet done. So just make sure you are marking most recent point. Now here is just only one, nothing has happened here, but it's a very nice place to put a reference line in case for the future. I don't want to make things complicated. If not, there's what I would have done with this place, but just follow me as we are going. So there is nowhere in the past that anything happened there, and there is nowhere in the future. But because after all of this range, this was the first place price came and then went back, and then you see price had a bend in this place, even though we are using line. Okay, you see price came here and went back, then you see price retraced back from here, came here on a new day and took off from here. Are you getting it? So that's a nice place for us to mark, at least. So leave it, then go up again, try to see, are we having something like that here? Are we having a nice level? Okay, this is another level. All right, get something from here too. You see, you may not be very good at drawing this thing for the first time, but you are going to, all of you are going to practice, and you're going to send me your result, and then from there I can evaluate what you are doing. Here too, this is one, this is a touch, this is a gap like that. So it's okay, just draw this like this. Let's see, are we having anything here? Well, if this price retraces back to this place, then this our level will be valid, but for now I will just remove it. So the whole thing is just to show you that an idea of drawing your support and your resistance. So this is your daily support and resistance. If you are trading on the daily time frame, okay, you could just begin to trade with everything you are seeing in this place. But with the capital I know all of us have in this place, you will not just start trading on daily time frame like that. You will just blow everything. So when you are done, you go to H4. Okay, when you go to H4, try to zoom in a little. Okay, so you know, as you go down the time frame, things become more messy somehow, you know, because they are much up and down on the lower time frame compared to the higher time frame. So you could just pick up. Now, like I told you, I used to use red for my daily and my H4. They are almost close, but because I'm teaching you guys, I will now turn this to, let's say, yellow or gold. Let's say gold. So you bring this here. Okay, all right, I think here is okay. So there we have a reaction here, have another reaction here, and then we have these here and like that. It's okay. So we take off from there, then come here. Do we have anything there? No, not really, but we have something here too. Sorry, coming. Sorry, I'll return that to where we took it from. So for example, yeah, we have something here, because that too is going to range. Okay, if it's ranging on daily, it's still going to range on H4. Okay, then take another one. Let's see, do we have, so look at this place, the way it kissed it here and the way it kissed it here. So we are going to put, we have another level there. So where you have a daily level and an H4 level agreeing together, that's a very significant point for you to look at. Okay, that's a very significant point for you to look at. You can put another one here, but please don't get your charts too clumsy. In short, what I'm even showing us already is too clumsy. It's too clumsy. But as beginners, you are going to start scalping, except if you have the patience to ride a long trend, which from my own experience will be difficult for you at first on your live account. Like I said, from my experience, and I will not use my experience to judge everybody, okay, but as a trader, I know what I've been through trying to trade very little small account, try to grow it and all of that. But you may be more mature than myself in the area, who knows? So let me not judge you by my own experience. but my experience resonates with many other traders' experience, so I can still use it to teach you. Then okay, so this top is a very nice touch. 1 2. Okay, 1 2, and then pick from here, somewhere here. Okay, that's a nice level here. Look at what we have here. Look at what we have here. Look at this. Look at this. And then look at this. So this is a nice level. Okay. So this is a nice level. Now I usually don't do my analysis below H1. Okay, because the noise will be too much. Now you see, the more we come down, the more you see the beauty of what we are doing. Now that we are in H1. Now let me go back to candlesticks so that we can see. Can you see how price, even though it's not that too perfect, okay, can you see how price came, went? So if I am here and I put it as my take profit, and price begins to do what all this candle type here, I know that price is about to go back. Okay, look at how price came. You see, we didn't see this thing when we're drawing this thing. Price came, went, kissed it here, came back, kissed it again, went up, tried to attempt this our H4 level, came back, went up, came back. Like, can you just see? So I told you price moves between support and resistance, just like moving between a roof and a zinc. I mean a roof and a floor. See, price came here, came back here, went back up, came back here, went back up. He tried to come down, he found support here, went back, and then boom, we came here. You see that? Went, came, went here, then this, and then respected this level, came. So if my price is moving like this all this while, and I am here and my price comes down here, so I will be looking forward to buying up. And then when we reach here, I'll be looking forward to selling. So if I say sell and the thing came here, and it came back, probably if I have a very tight stop loss, it can take me out. But if my stop loss is somewhere here, I would have still been in this market. The market will now roll down like that. You see, that was how it continued. Came here, went all the way, found support here, went here, played, went here. Can you just imagine this move? It took off from this place, crossed here, came here. When he came here, he found support. I did as if he wanted to go up. This is price just playing. These are quarter points. I wouldn't be giving us quarter point because they don't apply on synthetic indices. They only apply on currency pairs. For those of you who have listened to the previous video, okay. So this quarter point, but this is still quarter point in play here. Went here somewhere like quarter point, and boom, it came down, and then played around this place, and then went up again. Can you see this? The beauty of support and resistance. When he came here, kissed this line, he came back. This line became the resistance. He came back here, found support. You remember I told you anywhere you find H4 and daily working together, please take note of those places. They are very important places. Then he came, went there, kissed here, and boom, he flew all the way to this place. Found support on daily time frame, on daily support, and then up we went down to this 4-hour resistance, and then it came. So you see that price is always moving within this support and resistance. So let's go back and finish up with, you will now come down to your 1-hour time frame. You see that when we did this thing was there, but now that we went to the past, you saw some beauty of it right there in the past. So you will now try to now draw for H1. So probably maybe we'll use another color. Let's say pink now. Pink is my baby's color, so let me use pink. That's magenta. Pink, come out in Jesus' name. Okay, we found pink. All right, this is pink. Then take pink. Right. So let's start from here. Can you see here? Pink. Sorry, not pink. We had our price making a touch here. Price also made a touch here, and then went up. Don't bother about what we have back in the past. if you get this place correctly, you will see that it is the same thing. See, one thing with FX is whatever happened in the past will always repeat itself. Whatever happened in the past will always repeat itself. Are you getting me? It will always repeat itself. Now price came here, went up like that. Okay, so you check again and see. I'm trying to check this level. Now check this level. So perfect. We have one forming like a ring here. We had a touch. Come here, another one like that. Then another touch. This one just happened. Price is moving currently, but it just happened. So that's a perfect place for us to mark. So we've marked that. And sorry, let me check something. Okay, we've marked that. Then come here again. Now check this level, this place where my cursor is. A nice kiss on H1. A nice kiss here, almost okay, just past a little. Another nice kiss here. So that's another nice point for us to put our line. Leave it there. So very nice place. Now we have H4 and H1 agreeing together. That's another important point for us to look, to keep an eye upon. Then we come here and then maybe try to draw something here. You see, we have something touching. All these are for the purpose of scalping. Okay, for the purpose of scalping. If not, if we have nice good capital and we place our trade from here, we will not bother about all this drawdown, all of this. Price moves like this, we will not bother about them. But I know my audience. I know that at the end of the day, maybe we'll be loading our account with $100, $200, $300. I don't know your pocket, but at least let's be considerate. It's not even if you have $1,000 to load your account with, it's not everybody that has that money to load accounts with now. So I am putting that in consideration, and I am taking my time to even mark all of these places so that you can see and take trade from there. Some of you had wanted me to just stay beside me and see how I'm taking trade so that you will take. That's a very disastrous way to train a trader. Actually, even me, I wanted like that when my mentor was training me. I told him, please, I will come, I will do anything you want me to do. Let me just stay beside you. Anytime you place trade, I place trade. But I thank God that he didn't allow me come, because it is a disastrous way to train a trader. Okay, a very disastrous way to train a trader. And I thank my God that he didn't allow me go. So it's better I teach you what to do so that you know exactly what you are doing. Are you getting me? You know exactly what you are doing, so that it's just like maybe I'm to teach you how to drive, and then when we are moving on the way, I see a stone, I just tell you, cut your hand to the right. You cut. You don't even know why you cut, but me, I knew. So it is better I teach you why I am doing what I am doing, so that whether I'm there or not, you know what to do. But if I just teach you if I just show you what I'm I say, do this, when I am not there with you, you will not know how to navigate your way, which is very, very, very bad. So pay the price and learn. Pay the price, do all of these things that I'm showing you, and then we'll be having a nice time. So this is a keys, this is a touch, this is a touch, this is a touch. So it's a very nice place for us to, you know. And this is another touch from above, from below, and then so that's a nice point. I wouldn't be marking too much like this if not that I'm teaching, you know, and all of that. So bring it here too. In short, as God helped you and you are building your account, very soon you wouldn't be doing all of this. So this is H1. So don't go below this point. Now let us now go to 30 minutes just to show you what we have done, so we can now return back to our candlesticks. You see how price, you know, because of the mess in the market, this is how it moves. But somebody who has a very big fat account will not care. Once he takes his trade from here, he doesn't care about all this up and down. But you who is having a $100 account, you now place a trade from here to here. If you are not careful, it has wiped up your account. Are you getting me? But to somebody on a very big account, this is nothing. And then another thing is patience. This move started on the 2nd of February, and then look at when it came down. It came down on the 6th of February. So second, you have third, fourth, fifth, sixth. This is 4 days for this thing to move from this place to this place. Somebody who has a very big account will not care. But you who has $100 account, who you have a dream of how you want to buy one nice Prado Jeep now. I mean, you just want to, so you will not be able to stay. But if I teach you what I'm teaching you and you apply patience and consistency to it, you will even be able to scalp all this move here, like this, scalp them, and at the end of the day, you are growing your account, right? You are growing your account. That is it. This 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 is it. You see, this is how price move. This is how price move. If you listen to my mentor very well, he taught you guys how price move like this. So this is how price moves. Okay, and then like that. And then when we go to 15 minutes time frame, it will even become more sweeter. You see, look at where we left, like that. Sorry. And then like that to where we are currently. Okay, and then maybe you move down to 5 minutes time frame. Although our analysis is on the higher time frame, but our entry and exit for now will be on 1 minute time frame or 2 minute time frame. Okay, don't go and do anything, don't go and enter on 5 minutes time frame, because your patience may not be able to accommodate what price will do to your money. Okay, what that the move in the market will do to your money. And then we have ourselves on the 1 minute time frame. Now this is where you see, when we now get a, you now see that everything we have been marking since it doesn't look like a mess anymore. Are you seeing it? So this is where we will be taking our trade, right? You see how neat our chart is on the lower time frame. This is the time frame we will be using to learn for now. But if we're using, if our entry was on 15 minutes time frame, we may not even have seen any need to mark on H1. Okay, so assuming we are here, we took this trade from here, we will take our profit here. Look at what the market is doing. Maybe place a buy trade. Even if the thing reverse or start reversing, we can run out or take a little loss, because our stop loss would have been here. So this would have taken us out. But if we see again that is playing to our analysis, we can re-enter and place our stop loss here. Then you see the market would have played everything here and went up. We may have taken profit here. Or if we have the strength, we see what is happening on higher time frame, we continue to this place. And then when we see what is happening, you see it always reacted. Other places you see one candle, two candle going up, but you see this our support and our resistance. You see plenty candle forming around here. That shows is where you should do something. See plenty candle. Price came, drop, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. But when it came here, it touched here 1, 2, 3. Came here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Retested again and came down. Then check here. Look at this whole thing here and all of it like that. Like that and like that. So this is how to draw your support and resistance. There are lectures I've seen that just taught support and resistance in 55 minutes, and then here we had taught support. I'm teaching you support and resistance, and it's almost 40 something minutes. Okay, so this is support and resistance. So I want you all to practice this support and resistance. Practice the support and resistance, and send me your assignment. It's an assignment for you now. So your assignment for this lecture is send me, mark up your support and your resistance on your MT5, on your demo account. Mark it and send it for me. Mark it and send it for me. Okay, so mark, don't just mark one, mark plenty. So mark on VIX 75. Okay, let me give you, when you get there, mark on VIX 75, mark on step index, and mark VIX 75 is volatility 75. That's what we call VIX 75. So mark on volatility 75, mark on volatility 50 bracket 1s, then mark on step index. When you go to this place, you will see all of them. This is step index. Okay, this is volatility 75 50. Okay, this is volatility 50, but if you want to find volatility 51s, you can find out where. Okay, is there on your mobile what is it called? Is there on your mobile on that's one on your mobile. Okay, let's check our market watch. You should see volatility. Okay, so this is volatility 51s. Let me add it. Okay, so this is 51s. So that's 51x, but you will see that easily on your mobile MT5. If you cannot see it on your mobile MT5, go to, there is an icon there that will tell you add. So add it there, and you should see the volatility 50 there. So your assignment again is mark up your support and your resistance. Mark up your support and your resistance just the way I have showed you. Then make a screenshot and send for me. Alright, make a screenshot and send for me. Sorry about that. Coming. Alright, sorry for that interruption. So your assignment is mark up your support and your resistance on volatility 75 and on step index and volatility 51x, and take a screenshot and send for me. For those of you using Windows or using your laptop, let me say you can search for sniping tool. Okay, this sniping tool. Okay, assuming you are done with your markups. Okay, I'm coming. Yeah, you're done with your markups like this. No. Wow, the whole thing we just marked up now just got wiped off by what we just did, but no challenge. Thank God I'd already shown you, and that has been recorded. So this was my previous markup. Okay, this was my previous markup. So what you do once you are done marking up like this, coming. Okay, so once you are done marking up like this and you are using your laptop, just search for sniping tool. Okay, search for your sniping tool and then click it or double click it, whichever way works for you. Then where is it? Wait for it. Then you will use it to take a screenshot. You see, when you use your laptop, it is easier for you to do all of these things compared to when you are using what is it called, when you are using your mobile phone. But if you don't have access to a laptop now, or there are for one or two reasons you're not able to use your laptop now, just use your mobile phone. Then just make sure that you do, what is it called, turn the orientation of your phone to landscape. Okay, turn it to landscape and then do everything I told you. They are there. So you just take a new shot. Just mark. You can mark the entire screen if you want to, or just mark this area. Okay, you see it has been snapped like this. Are you getting it? So this is what I want to see from you at the end of the day. Mark it up and then you snap 4 pictures each. Go to okay, let me show that to you. So what you will do is come to your H4, or start from your daily. Come to your daily, go and snap, click on new, and then take the picture like this. right? So you tell me this is daily. Are we together? You may not need to use your mouse to do like this. You just, while you are sending it for me on WhatsApp, just do it daily. And if you have the leverage of time to do like this, that will still be beautiful, right? So you can save as, send to, but don't send it to my email. Just save as and send it to my WhatsApp. Okay, and then that's that for that. Then when you are done with that, you go to MT4 again. Okay, sorry, you go to H4 time frame, and then try to zoom out so that I can see what you've done. Then also do the same thing. Then you are sending 2 pictures each. Please listen very well. You are sending 2 pictures each for each of the time frame. For daily, make sure you zoom out for me to see what you have done, right? Just zoom out like this for me to be able to see what you have done. Snap this one, then turn the short type to line, snap it again, then go to H4. Okay, go to H4, put it on candlestick, snap it. Okay, snap it like this. Then when you are done snapping, take it back to line, snap it again, then go to H1, same thing like that. Do it like that for me, and do it like that. When you are done doing that, you can now get me those pictures. So I should be expecting 6 pictures each for a pair. That, I mean, for an instrument, 6 for volatility 75, 6 for the other one, right? 6 for volatility 75, 6 for volatility 51s, then 6 for step index. Now when you are done, you know, I told a lot of you to read Baby Pips, babypips.com, but I know we all got tired at the end of the day. Myself too, I got tired at the end of the day, but along the line I had to go back. Are we together? I had to go back. So I want to show us our next what is it called? Our next classes. I want us to take it from here. Okay, our next class, I want us to take it from here. So I'm going to look for the course and give us, that's candlesticks analysis on Baby Pips, babypips.com. Alright, so when if you can see the way, just type on Google, okay, and come here, then learn exactly what these candlesticks. So the topic is our Japanese candlesticks, School of Physiology, and then come to elementary. That's where you find Japanese candlesticks. Okay, the truth of the matter is, if you follow everything that they are teaching you on these Baby Pips, like those Forex PDF I sent for you guys, you will really do a nice, you will really be good. Okay, let me even see. I did it for a while. I stopped because it was becoming boring. Okay, are you listening to me? It was becoming boring in a way, but at the end of the day, I still went back to this place. Okay, at the end of the day, I still went back to okay, sorry about that. At the end of the day, I came back again to Baby Pips to learn. Alright, so let me copy this. Probably send it for us ahead. Okay, so go here. When you get this link, take it, come here, right, and study everything. So this is your assignment before our next lecture. This is so that it can make it easy for you to understand whatever I will be teaching in the next class. So this is everything you'll be learning. Okay, you see, this is candlestick name. Is it bullish or bearish? What does it look like? Because this is how, okay, let me say, this is how you'll be able to take your trade, or this is how we are going to be able to take our trade very soon. So these things are things I never knew when I started trading, and the thing really took money from me. So which means if I see a hanging man at a resistance, I should know that the market is going down already. But I didn't know. I can see this kind of thing and start buying as at that time. Then when you see an inverted hammer, look at it. So this is where we'll be taking our next class from, and I want you come and draw these things, get yourself acquainted with them. You see, one thing with people is they just think forex is one get rich quick scheme. See, for you to make, I know we've heard people making millions of dollars, making millions of naira from what is it called, from forex, and then you see people just stand up and where they are coming into forex to come and make that money together. See, if you can go to school for 7 years to learn medicine and surgery, or for 6 years to study medicine and surgery, and it took you 6 years, forex should take you more than that. If it was that easy, everybody would have been doing it. So forex is not easy, and from this point, if you are really not ready, truth be told, if you are not ready to invest both your money, your time, your night, your sleep, your food, invest in this, I will just tell you to go back home now. I've blown many accounts. I'm not one of these traders that just make it look like, man, these guys have never made mistakes before. I'm even teaching you with my mistakes in this place. I've made mistakes. I've done things I shouldn't do. I've foolishly placed trades. I've lost money. In short, there were trades I placed, they were going against me. I was blasting in tongues and even telling God, I'm making this money for your kingdom. So allow it to go in my favor. God doesn't carry faith over foolishness. I mean, if you are foolish, don't apply faith. It will really bite you. Okay, so please spend your time. Don't just jump to this thing. Spend your time. Understand what exactly you are doing. So when you see this thing on your chart, what am I going to do? When I see this kind of candle formation, what am I going to do? When I see this, what will I do? When I see this kind, what will I do? And like that. So go and get yourself acquainted with them. Okay, this is dual candlesticks formation. Click on it. Then okay, you can even see, I just saw support and resistance here. Okay, look at support and resistance. Are you seeing that? Now this is engulfing candles and all of that. Read everything you can read about them. Let me just show you what we just learned from class now. This is support and resistance. Okay, now under support and resistance, you should see, okay, let the charts load. Let the charts load. Okay, let's go back home. Now look at the support and resistance they are drawing for you in this place. Okay, just what I just showed you. But you may not know how they are right there. But I showed you that you turn it to a line type, then you draw this. So this is a support. Okay, this is a support, irrespective of the fact that price broke here and came back. It supported there. So don't mind this break. Price closed below 1.4700 support, but eventually rose above it. So don't mind, these are noises. These are those noises we filter. Don't mind the fact that it went here and came back. Okay, and like that. So look at it. Look at just what I showed you. So if you people had really read this your Baby Pips, that forex book I sent for all of us, we'll be having it very smoothly. But I wouldn't blame you, because even me too, it was tiring to me at one point. But in life, while I started trading and I started losing money, I went back. Okay, so this is support zone. All right, this is support zone. This is resistance zone. So what that zone mean is this: this region, okay, this region, for example, you know, this is not just a perfect line. This thing didn't just respect this perfect line like this one too. So this region here becomes your zone. So you now get this, so you get a zone. Are you getting me? So you get a zone. So when you get here, you necessarily may not trade. Just watch to see what the market is doing. If the market gets out of your zone, you trade. If it remains in your zone, you leave it. See that we draw this thing in like this. You see that we found another zone here. Okay, like that, like that, like that. So this is how you get your zone, but we are not treating zone today. Okay, we are not treating zone today. So back there, you see, this is your support and this is your resistance. This is the zone, like that. So you have minor resistance, you have minor support, and like this, major resistance tested many times. So resistance that you are seeing that many times price kept coming there, here again, that's a major resistance. So let's go and check our work. Okay, price came here, it came here, it came here, it came here. That's a major resistance, or that's a major level for you to watch out for. And that's why those are those kind of places you used to have maybe H4 and daily having a relationship together. Are you getting me? So those are major and minor resistance. And then so you can track your, okay, so trend lines. We would treat trend lines, but if you can go ahead, read support and resistance, even come to trend lines. Okay, trend line is part of this lecture here. Where is it? Okay, these are entry and exit. This is where we will be treating trend lines, so that you will understand it concept by concept. So price movement, that's candlesticks analysis. That's our next lecture. Then from there we'll get to trend line. Trend line, I already showed us what trend line is initially. This is a trend line, something that maps my movement from here. The moment price crossed my trend line, I know we are going in reverse, and then we came back here. Don't just go and trade yet, I will show you. Then like that. So go ahead, look at trend line. See, right, this up trend line, down trend line, and all of that. So these things are here for us. And then trend channels. This is trend channels. You also saw my channel when we started initially. Those lines I deleted from here, those are channels. Okay, now obviously these are just the things, simple things like this that we'll be using in forex trading. Okay, so those are support. So by the time you combine all of these things together, there's another video I will do which is called convergence, and then here you have how to trade support and resistance and all of that. So that this, okay, this is channel like this, follows. So price follows through channel, left here, went here, kissed this trend line, tried to come back, it didn't really come back, went up, came back and touched, went here, touched, came back, almost touched, went. So this is the channel. This is an up channel, down channel, up channel, sideways channel. Okay, so that's that for that. Okay, sorry. Okay, all right, so the link is here already. So you guys should go pick it up from that place. All right, so I think let's leave I think this lecture is okay for now, so that it won't be too long. Thank you for staying with me, thank you for learning, thank you for taking that step to change your life and change your destiny and be financially free. My goal for training men is so that men can have time to serve God. I know one of the Babylonian system we found ourselves in is such that won't give you time to serve God. Are you getting me? It won't give you time to serve God. So one of my drive is that I will buy my time and I'll have my money, and then my time can be used to serve the Lord, fellowship with the Lord, please the Lord with my time, and all of that. And I know that God will make it easy for every one of us. So God bless you. Take your time, learn, practice, practice, practice again and again. Practice, draw your lines, delete them, draw again, delete them, draw again, delete them, draw, delete, and until you are perfect that you don't need me again. And I know we will make this year. This year is a very glorious year. It's a year packed, filled with other things. It's a very pregnant year. A lot of things are in store for us, and I know that we are going to enjoy this year together. So please invest in yourself, invest in your time, and do enjoy yourself. Have a nice time. God bless you. All right, bye for now.